We are in Kathmandu, and Sharka here has decided that she wants to do the Korean pose, and this is only part of the team. We're just waiting for the baggage, and we're on our way. We're with Windhorse again, and it's Friday the 4th of April 2025, so not as busy as last year, in fact fairly quiet in comparison. So we've met Hera from Windhorse, and we're off to the Mala Hotel. So it's weather's all nice. It's a bit hazy. No rioting. So we're all looking forward to getting going. So take us away, Hera. The airport is nice and clean, and yeah, it's not a bad airport. Now this is where we're staying, the Mala Hotel. Oh, we're right next to the casino. Not that I'm a gambler or anything. It looks like a really nice hotel. Looks relatively new, and it's only around the corner from the restaurant that we like to go and eat at. Have you seen there's a casino there, ladies? Eh? Casino. Yeah. Yes. They lose all our money. And these are the gardens of the Mala Hotel. Beautiful. Really nice, well kept. This is certainly a nice, very, very nice hotel. And the weather is just perfect. And I guess this is where we're going to have our breakfast in the morning. And the guys are all in there. We've got to sort out the man Hera's money. And there's a bar here. Namaste. And they've got some juice here. Anyway, here are the guys. And then Rains came in earlier, and Taz will be along later on. Breakfast on day 2. They've had these shirts made, which are rather snazzy. And there you go, Foodie Rains, keeping up with her reputation this morning. She's on her 18th bowl of yogurt. And yeah, we're just going to head off in a bit because 7:30 pickup, and then we're going to I think it's an 8:45 flight, and I'm going to go and put my shirt on. We're just about to head off, and the bus is still waiting for us. We've all got our shirts on, and just in case you're wondering what my shirt looks like, that's what it looks like. Just going to have a team photo, and then we'll be off 7:30. So we think we're on time anyway. It's a nice day. It's nice and clear. So hopefully the flight will go on time, and we're going on Buddha Air. God help us. So we're in the domestic terminal. We've made good time. It's 5 minutes to 8. Our man Hera has gone to check us in. There's all the bags, and then we had to get a picture of this guy in his pink attire. He looks absolutely incredible. Anyway, there's our flight over there. It's the 8:55, is it, or 45? Oh, it says now 55. That's okay. Plenty of time. And here we are, just about to get on the aeroplane. We're about an hour and a bit late, but then if you look out there, it's pretty murky, pretty polluted. Anyway, we're boarding. We're the last of these stragglers to board. And Shaka's just reminding us of the Korean posing that they do. And here we are, 20 minutes later, half an hour later, we've landed. Thanks, Hera, for bringing us here. Hera's actually going to come up the mountain with us, and we're all dressed in our finest regalia. I'll show you the shirt, of course. So here we are, Pokhara. We're at the new airport, built with Chinese money, which the Nepalese don't want to pay for. But that's another story. So we've reached the destination before we start walking uphill, and then of course the guys for us who didn't want to put our boots on before getting on the flight and then all the rest of it. So they're getting the bags down, and we'll get geared up, and then and we'll be off. And I'm wondering whether that was my bag, but I don't think it is.
Where is my bag? Ah, that's my bag.
And we've not been going long, probably gone about 20 minutes, maybe a little bit longer.
30 minutes exactly. 30
oh, we've done 30 minutes now. Thank you, Len. And this is where we're going up, all the way up the top there. And I think the restaurant we're going to, the Bridge restaurant, is actually up there.
40 minutes wasn't bad, if that's what it is.
Look at that. Poly poly. And we've reached Chundruk, and it's the Breeze guest house where we're stopping for lunch before we make our way further up the mountain. Beautiful spot, and nice bit of breeze blowing. The temperature's really nice, very nice for walking. And there's the old village inn, beautiful, looks like a new place. And we've walked maybe an hour, I don't know, and it's a bit of up and a bit of down, and the down makes a nice change, walking through this rather nice forest. And there's Sam and the man.
Yes, sir, Mr.
And
Wright.
Hera supervising from the back. And not so long after, it's rather pleasant, a pleasant traipse through the woods, and it's actually started to rain again. Yeah, this is really pleasant, but the only thing is we're going down, and then we have to go up, and we're still walking through the forest. We're getting a lesson in politics from Hem, telling us about corruption. Welcome to the real world, guys. There's corruption everywhere. And just in case you thought I wasn't here, there is me, and more up, but it's really pleasant. And we should be very close to where we're heading now, and we come across this forest, which is it's almost mystical, or something out of Harry Potter. Look at that. You got a picture, Lynn? Amazing place. It's like it's haunted. And there the other guys just ahead of us a little bit. After the uphill stuff, this is quite pleasant. It's cooling a little bit, and it's probably getting on for 6 o'clock, so the sun will be going down fairly shortly, so we need to get there, but we should be pretty close.
Oh, wow.
So dead ahead is Machu Picchu making its way through the clouds. The clouds are clearing, and then Annapurna South. No, that's Len, that's not Annapurna South, and then Annapurna South is the mountain back there. Machu Picchu, wow. The great fishtail.
Maybe tomorrow morning it'll be clear.
Yeah.
Cross fingers.
So here we are for the sunrise, and there is Annapurna South, the Julie I think it's called, and then you see the fishtail, and then you go around. You can't really see at the back there, there's Annapurna 3 and various others. It's actually not all that cold. I thought it'd be freezing. And Sam's come up to take some pictures. And there's there's some people at Hotel Magnificent, and we're at the Himalaya Tourist Guest House in Tadapani. And there is my room, number 1. And about 6:10 in the morning, and the sun is squeezing out through the mountains there. Wow. And it's pretty fast. Look at that. Brilliant. It's actually cold, but not unbearably cold. And that is just a couple of minutes later. It's sun's still coming up. And Sam being our official photographer, and a few people up here have braved the morning cold. Loads of people up there, as I probably mentioned before. A little bit back to front, but this is where we are, the Himalaya Tourist Guest House, and all the porters and all the boys and the guys are all sitting there waiting for the off. We're just going to have breakfast and then set off. And here's a pretty good map to show what it is that we are up to. A bit difficult to see because there's a sun in the back. And there is a great view of Annapurna South. It's a little bit past 8 in the morning. There's one of the porters with our bags, a couple of bags each. And here's the rest of the team. We're just waiting for Hera to settle the bill, and then we'll be off. Lots of little lodges here. Newish one being completed up the top there, and the place is starting to get a little bit busy. So we've probably been walking, I don't know, 20 minutes, maybe a bit longer, and our boys have just gone past us with the bags. And we're walking through a nice forested area. We're going down. We've been going down for some time, but I think any time now we'll be going up. Come on, guys. Where's your man Hera?
Yeah, they stopped for Swifty.
Oh, okay. And there's our man Hem. Hello. And a little bit later, not much later, we're going up and up and up. We've come down quite a bit, so all the bit that we've come down, we've then got to go up. We're in this beautiful green forest, absolutely stunning. Rhododendron trees which are protected with a reddish colour there, which they're not allowed to cut. And after about an hour, maybe an hour and 5-10, we stopped at this high point. Exactly 1 hour.
2.01 kilometers.
Super. So we're about halfway-ish. So
2.01 kilometers.
Everybody just having a rest and taking stuff off because it's actually quite warm. And then through there we can see Annapurna South. And we supposedly got not that far to go. We just come up a pretty steep part with some concrete steps. Group photo with the big bad boy in the back, Annapurna South, and we've just come to a flat bit, so it's actually easier to film. It's a beautiful, lovely forest. Look at that, eh? And Claire and Len not far behind. I think there's one or two others behind there taking pictures. Sometime later, as I keep saying, there's one of the beautiful rhododendron trees there, full of bloom. And we shouldn't have too long to go. we've reached Isharu. Quite a hike up, a long stretch from. Don't know if we can see it from here. Probably not. It's around the corner somewhere, but a big steep trudge. Welcome Hotel, Isharu Green Hill Point Restaurant. So another tea house here. Let's have a look at the view over here. Is there much to see? Your man said that it wasn't. Well, he's right. There's nothing to see. Nothing to see in terms of mountains. So a little bit later we've left Isharu and we're heading to Dobato. Told an hour, but might be a little bit more than that. But we're going down for a bit and then we're going to go up there and round the corner, and we should be there about lunchtime. It's 3 and a bit in the afternoon and we're at the Hotel Dobato View Top. We're about 3,400 meters, I believe. There are the views, not much views. Well, depends, I suppose. We're used to better views than this. It's all a bit hazy. And this is the accommodation block. It's made out of tin. So every time you move, the tin rattles. Anyway, it's comfortable. There's blankets, it's clean, and they've got toilets and there's showers even if you want them. Time for Uno. Taz is teaching people how to play Uno. A couple of local guys seem to be quite excited. It is coming up for, what time is it coming up to? It's coming up to 6, we're having dinner at 7. Out there it's a little bit misty, not an awful lot to see. Yet over here it's not so misty. So we've climbed up to the viewpoint. There's only so many of us that are brave enough. So we have here at the back, we have him, we have Lan, we have Sam. And we're at 3,640 feet or whatever. Meters. And there's a coffee shop up there, can you believe it? And we're up here waiting for the sunset.
Sunrise.
Bloody hell. Right, start again.
Too early.
Too early. The sunset apparently was not all that good, so we're here for the sunrise. The only one we can really see here is Annapurna South. So a few people come up here as well. So we'll wait and see what happens. And it's a few minutes past 6 and here comes the sun. Machu Picchu over here, Annapurna South, one or two others, but the one that's really bright is Dalgiri over there, which is over 6,000 meters. Not that cold, but cold enough, and we got a cup of tea from him. Cup of tea.
Yeah?
A cup of chai. Yeah, colour chai. And we think we're done up here for now. We've done our 20 minutes, and Dalgiri over there is quite a bit brighter. And just the final view before we start to head down.
But even
And thanks for bringing us home, appreciate it.
My pleasure.
And over there is where we came, Dobato, and we've been going up and up since we went quite a long way down. And I think we've probably reached the top where I think, ooh, here we go. And then we go through the woods. There we go. So we're heading down to Chistibung, and it's about 500 meters lower. So, but it's about 6 hours to go, and we've only been gone about 20 minutes. Quite pleasant walking through the forest. And we've probably gone about 45 minutes maybe. And here is the gang. No, it's all right. Keep walking. Be natural. Be natural, guys. And our guide Hem.
Hello. Hello.
Never bring any bloody Koreans along. Hey.
Hola,
No
Mr.
bloody
Ellis.
Koreans. I hear, thanks. And there's one of the many rhododendron trees. Look at that. And we've come all the way down there. Here is in the background, and you can see those trees, that pink colour. It's really nice. Anyway, we're heading off to the next place, which will take us about another 40 minutes, and then we'll get ourselves a cup of chai. Look forward to that. And this is quite pleasant walking on the side of the mountain. And there's the guys, and then more of the rhododendron trees. And these are called golden shower flower. So whatever that means, somebody vulgar mentioned it. So, but could be anybody, because we're all vulgar. And there we are, making some. This is one of the steeper bits, and with this, as you can see, where we've come up. So after about an hour and a half of walking, we've ended up here. See the sign there, Debato, where we've come from, and we've been a bit undulating up and down, and so we're actually at the same height at about 3,460. And the porters are here as well, so they've not gotten a lot quicker than us. We've still got about another 4 hours to do, I think, and no stops on the way. Do we know the name of this place, Sam? Oh, Billy or something. So we've had to move out of the way, and this is a Liverpool man. Liverpool, you never walk alone. Good man. Except you're walking alone today. Having gone along, and nice pretty little waterfall. You can see it cascading a little bit further up. There we are. Nice clear fresh water for a change. It goes all the way down there, and onward we go. And then this little copse here, lovely little primroses. Loads and loads of primroses. Really pretty. Look at that. Wow.
Will you take that one?
Yeah.
Another walk through the forest, and we're on our way to Chistibung, and I think we're making pretty good headway. The only thing is sometimes down is harder than going up, but we seem to be doing okay. It's a nice day for walking. It's not too hot, it's not actually cold, but it's very pleasant. And I had to get his knee strapped, but he's done good. And we come to this bridge and a stream and running water, which there's not been an awful lot of, we've been told. You can see there would have been a lot more water than that. I see a trickle coming from down there and over there. And Mr. Len with a strapped knee, hopefully he'll be okay. So the ladies on the bridge on our way to Chistibang.
No, you can move on too.
Yeah, you can move on. Do you want to go with the girls? Yeah. Oh yeah, we'll go with the girls. I know we're at Chistibang, but what's the name of the lodge?
Yeah, the
community lodge.
Community lodge.
It's a community lodge.
Chistibang Community Lodge.
It's Chistibang Community Lodge, and it's very, very nice. Very, very nice. So let's have a look, see, show you my room. This is one of the more salubrious. Look at that, eh? Really nice, comfortable. We've come down a few hundred feet, so we're now at 3045.
Blanket, huh?
Yeah, we've got a blanket. Okay. This is where we got to. We're at the community lodge in a place called Chistibang. I don't know whether there's bang or bong or bung. Anyway, the place is actually super nice. Everybody's pleased. We certainly are. The weather's held out. The place is pretty comfortable. I'll go and do some video inside in a minute, just to remind us what it was like. And then it's all rather misty and dull over there, even though it's probably only about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. There's been some strange weather forecasts about rain and possible storms or whatever, but we shall wait and see if that actually happens. And this is the inside of the lodge. We've got the stuff all getting charged up. We've got internet, which is good. Here's the kitchen. There's the storeroom. All that stuff gets carried up. I think it gets carried up physically. And then down here are the rooms. Really nice, and so far they're pretty comfortable. So I've been coming up for about 20 minutes. And people taking stuff off.
20 minutes, Lynn.
Because it's how long we've been going? About 20 minutes, I think. So people are starting to take stuff off because it's you get pretty warm pretty quickly.
19.32.
Sorry, I was.
Half a click.
Well, half a click. That's a big.
Yep.
That's a big hole in the number, isn't it?
Yep.
Half a minute.
So I've gone 0.6 of a kilometre. We've got about 2.5 to go, and. Taking us about half an hour or so, so we ain't doing bad timing. Just stopping for a rest here, and some people coming down, lucky buggers. Mind you, at times going down is it's actually harder than going up. And there's a yak over in the distance there, but I'm not sure it will actually come out. It's a black and white yak. And still a bit overcast today, so hopefully it should clear up because we're doing the big hike tomorrow. So I've gone about 2 hours, maybe nearly 2 hours we've gone, and stopped for a breather. It's all uphill, all uphill, and then we've got to go. You can't really see it, but you got to go over that ridge and then go higher across to the other ridge, and Khopra is supposedly just there. Anyway, we're making good headway. No injuries so far, nobody's complaining. It's very pleasant. We're now around the edge of the ridge, on the ridge of the ridge. Ooh. Making good headway, I think, as I said before. And then there is me, and right behind me is Claire. Oh. So here we are on the side of the ridge. We've done 1.5 kilometers. Got about the same to go.
Wait, don't go down. Wait, don't go down.
And
I want to see if I
we're
can.
just going to get a picture. Another rest stop until we go further up there to where the prayer flags are, and then we can see the lodge from there. We've got about 1 kilometre or thereabouts to go, but quite high up, and you can see now the bit more mist coming along. and we've come up quite a height. We've got to get to 3,600 meters. We're going to get to. And then we're going to walk along that ridge at the top there tomorrow.
In walk the ridge and to
Come up quite high here, all the way from down there, all the way around the path there. You can see, and then finally a whole load of steps, and we've got about 600 meters to go. And there's who's that dedicated to?
Who is the shrine dedicated to the people of the villages?
yes, the person who have died, I don't remember the name, but it's written there. And in the memory of somebody.
So this is the backside view. So I think that's the way that you head up to Khayer Lake, and lots of wood. So there's nice fire there. And this is where we are. We're at the community centre. They've got a different name here. It's actually known as the community centre. So we walked up here for I think we did about 3 hours altogether. This place looks a bit old and a bit tatty, but this is the back of the building. And even though it's fairly misty, it's actually not that cold. And this is where we are. And we're at 3,660 meters. And the most incredible thing, if you notice on there, it's actually free Wi-Fi. Incredible. Don't know why they wouldn't want to charge for it. Doesn't seem to make sense. Anyway, that's where we're heading up tomorrow. And it's going to be a 12-hour day, we think. And surprise, surprise, it's actually got a bit of a hailstorm, so it's done good to get here. Yeah, some hailstones, not that big, but I tell you what, if we'd have been out of this, we'd have been struggling. We've really been struggling. Visibility is poor, temperature's dropped, and it's actually quite cold. So it's just gone 4 in the evening, and we've ordered dinner, which is going to be early at 6:30. We're in the communal dining room, sitting all by the fire. Everybody's in here. The weather, unfortunately, outside is pretty horrible. So there's a lot of talk about whether we're actually going to be able to do anything tomorrow. Certainly if it's like this. People are saying they're not going to bother. I shall be one of those who won't bother if it's like this. Anyway, we've got 12 hours. We'll see if it clears up. And that's where we stayed, and we just had our picture taken at this sign over here, 360, and we're going up to about 4.5. So we've got a long way to go. So let's go. It's about 5 or 6 degrees, but we're all nicely wrapped up. So we walked probably half an hour then, maybe 40 minutes. 49 minutes, so nearly
1.6
and we've done 1.6 clicks, and we're just having a break as usual because we've got quite a long way to go, right up there over the ridge and all over the other side. And that's one of the sections we've got to go up. See the steps up there, and Dhaulagiri is over there, the valley down below, and Len and his missus. Here we go.
There's water on this.
Right?
So coming around the corner, Annapurna South, Annapurna Phang.
647. That is Dilgiri.
Dilgiri.
7,061.
7,061 Dilgiri.
Kucha Peak 6,920. Dhaulagiri.
Wow. Dhaulagiri.
8,167 meter high.
Approximately.
There are some other Dhaulagiri peaks remaining, 5 Dhaulagiri peaks.
And here's some of the guys walking along the ridge, and we've only been gone about an hour and a half, so we've still got a long way to go up, and to climb, which I suppose is going up. And there's him. Oh, I'm puffed. We're about 3 hours in. We seem to be doing okay, so we're told. And as we know, the views are pretty spectacular. And then we've got to go and cross that ledge over there, and then the one in the back there, the dark one before the white snow, we've got to cross that ridge, so plenty of time to go. We've come up a little bit higher, and then we're going up to, not sure whether the steps are visible in the distance there, but that's where we're going.
Yes, I think you could see stuff
Did you
there.
see the steps?
Yeah, more or less that grey.
Where
You go across all the ridge and the kind
That's the
of
tough bit
grey.
apparently. This is going
You
forever.
see it.
And we've done about 3 and a bit hours now, so we're at 4:03 at the moment, and it's coming a bit. Fog's coming, the mist is coming a little bit, but it's the temperature is actually quite pleasant. And this is the tea house where there's no tea because it's not open. But apparently sometimes it is actually open for a cup of chai before the final push. And this is what we got to do for probably about an hour or so to get all the way up to there. So the secret is nice and slowly, and when you get tired, what do? You stop. Quite got to the top, but there was a very steep part. But the steep is over, and then we've got to do the steep down. It's a bit hazy, a bit misty, bit colder. So we've got about another 10 minutes to get to the lake, and then we'll have achieved the objective. So after 6 hours, this man has got us up there. So Hem has got us up here. And the thing is, we just got here. It was nice and clear.
You are here also.
Yeah, we're all here. And so what's happened is the mist has come back in again. Never mind. Just gonna have a spot of lunch and then head down. So 6 hours exactly. So maybe when the mist clears a little bit, we're going to be about 20 minutes or so. If it clears, maybe we'll get a view. So I didn't film much coming down because up until now it was pretty misty. So there's 5 of us in the group now. Sharka and Rains broke off and went ahead, and we are probably about 20 minutes away from home. And I lied, it wasn't 25 minutes, it felt like 25 hours. I think it was about an hour. But anyway, we're back to the start, which is nice, because it's been a tough day. As per Len, we did nearly 14 kilometers, and we covered that in 10 hours and 11 minutes. And it's just started to hail, just now. Amazing. So this is the hailstorm that started about 2 seconds before we actually reached the tea house, and you can see there's some big stones there. Wow, what a noise. Mind you, the noise accentuated by the fact that the roof's made out of tin, corrugated iron rather. And this is the result. Less than 5 minutes of hail. I don't know, those people must have just got caught in it, I don't know, bloody hell. Anyway, you can see how dark it is in the distance there. So we woke up this morning to lots of ice, snow, There was one hell of a storm last night. Wow. It rained, it rained, it rained, it rained. Anyway, you can see that it's warming up. High rains. You can see it's warming up because the snow is starting to melt. But it was one hell of a storm. I thought the whole place was going to get blown away. Be interesting to see whether we're actually going to be able to get going. We're walking along Khopra Ridge here, and it's only about 9:15 in the morning. We've only just started, and we've got about 5-6 hours to go, but I guess it will depend upon the sort of surfaces we're going to be walking on because of the ice and the snow. But so far we seem to be okay. We're quite high up over under the cloud.
Khopra Ridge.
This is Khopra Ridge, yeah.
Stunning mountains all around us.
Look at that.
Amazing.
Beautiful. And a long way down. And our porters are all the way down there.
Our little guys with the yellow bags.
They've still got a long way down. So we've come down a little bit. We're mostly down below the big clouds. There's a valley down there, and apparently they're establishing a electric power plant down there somewhere. Can't see it, but anyway. So we've only been going half an hour or so, so we've still got a way to go. But at least it's all downhill. We've actually come from, well, up there, but beyond up there. There's Len and Hira. And where we're going, Len, is we're going down to those blue huts down there. That's where we're going to have a cup of chai. Oh, is somebody coming up? Is there somebody coming up? Is it one of ours? I can't remember. Anyway, we seem to be making good time, so we shall plod on. We've gone down about 2.5 hours and about 850 metres, and what Lorraine Poon, not pun, Poon, just having a cup of tea before we head back. We head down and we're probably about halfway or a little bit less than halfway. I'm going to put a strap on because my knees are a little bit, not a little bit dicky, but had a bit of a twinge. And that's where we come up down from, up there. And we're approaching the tea house. It's only a few minutes away, and there's the first bit of up we've had for a while. We're at the Hillview restaurant, cafe, where we've stopped for lunch. Quite a salubrious place here, and we're just waiting for our food. There's obviously some work going on as well, and obviously the guys must sleep in here as well. So here's the view.
No, I think we're going further down the valley. We go only to 2000.
There's a suspension bridge.
Yeah.
We've finished lunch, which it's taken quite a while, but then I think the place is open for us especially. We're still at the Hillview Cafe, and there's the weather's turned out really nice. It was pouring with rain, so we're really happy that it's now stopped, and we have apparently about an hour and a half to go, which would be good because I think we all just want to get there.
This all day.
Yeah.
This is lovely. We've only been walking a couple of minutes, and a couple of us are saying that it's very nice walking weather, and more important, terrain, which is a lot less painful on the knees. Not be long from the tea house, and a little bit of a walk, and there's Giri, which we can see in the distance there, and we're moving on. A long way to go. This is the village of Poda, which is at the bottom. Well, you can see Dhaulagiri over there, and we should be getting there soon. And this is where we are. This is where we finished our adventure, well, certainly our trekking adventure, and it is the Dhaulagiri View Hotel, which is up there. And I'm in room number 4, which is perfectly adequate. And by some miracle of nature, I've actually got myself a. I think everybody else has. The beds are quite large, and also there is an ensuite bathroom. There we are with a Western toilet. There's a shower. We'll have a go. It's not hot, but we'll have a go. It'll be better than nothing. A special film on.
Yes.
Somebody might have to translate. So, on behalf of the Derek Group, we want to say thank you, because we fully understand.
You need to give him a chance to translate.
Okay, go on.
Okay.
Well, I think they understand. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we're going to say Danyabat.
I'll wait. Let me move.
And because we really do understand that without all of you guys, this would not be possible. Certainly not for me, because I couldn't carry all of my things up the mountain and back down the mountain again. Fair enough. So because of all the hard work that you guys do, we want to thank you, and we have a little reward for each of you. The reward is 2 tickets to the Odeon Cinema on Tuesday, where the latest Hindi film is being shown. And then, no, here we are. So,
Debbie does Delhi.
Yeah, Debbie does Delhi, yeah.
So let him translate now.
So,
No, you finish, then I can do it.
you can do it. Okay, so do you want one boy at a time? So, one of the boys at a time. Something for you. Yeah. Something for you. Come on. Number 2.
Number 2. Orange.
Number 3.
Number 3.
Number 3. Number 4.
And brother.
Ram, buy some bloody shoes.
I know. Sit down.
No,
you
and
need to
some
go
socks.
back.
I'm wearing
Some
my
socks, yeah?
bloody sandals.
And then, for you, young man, for helping out, we really appreciate you being an assistant guide on this trip.
Yes.
And I know you struggled botanically, or not botanically, biologically. Whatever. So many thanks to you as well. And then finally, the man that's made it all happen. The man that's made it all happen and done a great job. I'd like to thank Len Funnel. Sam, come here, man. Something for you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Really, thank you, guys. It's been a great trip. It's been very hard at very hard at times, especially today coming down. So thank you once again, and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Hopefully, you'll be happy with what we've done, and it's a show of our appreciation for the hard work that you guys do. And I wish you a great season, because I know your work season is fairly short, 2 seasons a year. Yes. I wish you well, and I hope you get lots of work. And I hope you're well looked after. God bless you all.
Giving us the opportunity to share with facilitate our service.
Dhanyavad. And it is early in the morning, and it is beautiful out here. And the scenery is quite absolutely stunning. Dhaulagiri, at the Dhaulagiri View guest house, restaurant. And then the boys are there. And I don't know what it is about the Nepalese, but they get up really early and speak really loudly. Look at that, wonderful. We're just about to get set off, and everybody's gathered downstairs. I guess we're going to do a group photo. That's a school in the background, and it's about 7:30 in the morning, and I'm hobbling down the stairs. And then we're about to strip Len's plaster off his knee. So here we are. We're gonna.
Oh, brave.
Come on. Sam, you are just too nice.
Yeah.
Oh!
He's just acting now.
No, no, that will hurt. That will hurt. Oi! Bloody hell!
Go wash your hands.
Oh dear! Wow!
Oh man!
Well done, lad.
So you become a ship, huh? Sharing the ship.
Wait.
Hem's poem.
The title is The End of Adventure. Right? Picking up straight from the airport, we drive to Ghandruk. Days were still pale. Rolling in the mist and haze, eating in the home of bridge. We move ahead through the forest to catch the sunrise from Tadapani next morning. Second day, we lodge in Dovato, searching mountains in the blurry screen in front. Next morning to Muldai to catch the sun, then via Baeli, Chistiwang. Through the forest, and on the fourth in Khopra, Tasmania's lamb was still leading the ships in the ridge of Khopra on the fifth to drink some ambrosia, scooping from the mysterious lake of Khayer. Oh, our photographic highland lovers displayed for a while in front of Dholagiri range to engrave in their phone. Surprised from the stamina of Len and Claire. I'm surprised from the stamina of Len and Claire. Tukuche, Nilgiri, Annapurna, Phang and South were shining with little sun. Unofficial photographer Sam erect her tripod few times.
So we're just a few minutes down the hill, and the sun's come out. It's shining on the other side of the mountain there, and it's a really beautiful day. We've got about 5 hours to go to Khopra. And heading down the hill now, we're going to cross the bridge and go along the valley. It's a nice little village down there, town. Just crossed the Gandaki River, and we're on a nice, well-surfaced road after the original bumpy, muddy. And I've spoken too soon. No, I haven't. No, it's still nice down there. And there's the river, Kaligandaki River.
The name of the river is being Kaligandaki because the color of the water. Kalop is black. And Nadi means river. Gandaki is another.
And this is the town of Beni.
Yeah, I think the 11th, 12th grade student, I think. Because most of the time they
Quite a big town. Seems a lot of it going on. The kids just off to school. It's like 10 o'clock, which is a bit late, I would have thought.
Teachers were in kind of, protests demanding some benefit from the government.
There we are, and now we're going out of Beni. And we just got a bit of a hold up there because they're clearing some of the could be the landfall. Probably not. Won't be long. These guys must be prisoners confined to slave labour. Look at them. And this is what they're building. We stopped on the side of the road to do. People want to go and make a visit to the bathroom and stuff. And yeah, so we're making. I think we're well on the way. We should probably less than a couple of hours. Road's a little bit better on here. And we're in the town of Pushpa. Another busy place, quite a large place as well, with buses stopping in the middle of nowhere. Very good. And there has got a great view down towards the river. Khayer Lake, oh yeah, Khayer Lake, yeah, of course we got this Khopra. So this is the town of Khopra, big town, and we've got probably about 10 minutes to get to the Khopra Grand. So it's a very big place.
That's known as Nacho. That's the only overhead bridge in whole Khopra Valley.
We have arrived at our destination. This is the Khopra Grand, and it's a beautiful warm day, and this hotel looks very nice and looks quite new. So we're all going to have a bit of lunch and then get scrubbed up, and then people will go and do what they need to do. And here is Ram. And this is the inside of the hotel. There's Hem and Anis, and I've just said goodbye to the boys. I think they're happy with what they got. And this is the reception area of the hotel, which is absolutely massive. What a nice place. What a nice, big, well-appointed hotel. This is my room 112. Overlooking the garden. Massive bed, very nice, very comfortable. Seems quite a posh hotel. They've got a shower in there, so very nice. I think the guys from Windhorse have done well. I think this is time for certificates. So this is Hem handing out some certificates for the guys. Whee! Well done, Sam. Now, can't really hear. We'll get the certificates. Thank you, young man. Thank you very much. End of an adventure. There you go. So we're now leaving Dunga. For those who don't know, Dunga apparently means boat. The boat restaurant. And it's nice and early. It's only 9 and a bit. We're all going to hobble down the stairs to get back to our hotel. Dhanyavad.
Alright, okay.
Really nice restaurant. The food was excellent. And we've got Sam still walking down with her hands in her pocket. We have checked out of the Khopra Grand. The man wants to close the door. And lovely to see you guys. Let's have a safe trip home. And I've enjoyed it anyway. It's been good. And here we are. There's the big outfit, whatever. Hi, Hira. Hello. And here we're just checking out on our way to the airport, and hopefully we can get away today. And surprisingly enough, we've landed in Kathmandu, and flight's all on time. I think this was the one. Yeah, exactly. That was the earlier flight that was delayed. So we're here. How everybody else is. No. So I've decided to walk down the road and find a black yak shop. Bloody madhouse. Yeah, nearly fallen over a couple of times. My muscles are bloody killing me. Anyway, it is what it is. Not a lot I can do about it. And then up there is the Nepali Gar Hotel, which is where some of us, where we all stayed on the last trip that we came to Nepal. Very nice. Unfortunately, it was full. So there we are. And apparently, the hotel that we're staying in this time is also full. For those of you who are avid shoppers will now no doubt recognise where we are. It's Tamel. I'm just going to go up here and turn right. I've just been to the Black Yak as recommended, and I told Sam I was a bit disappointed. I wanted one pair of trekking pants, light, with zipped legs. They had one pair of grey with zipped legs. I don't even know it would fit me, and it weighed about 20 kilos. So, never mind. Onward and upward we go. So we're at our favourite restaurant, and we just finished dinner, and I forgot to film while we're having dinner. But anyway, food is very, very nice as usual, and yeah. So we're going to be heading off soon. We're avoiding the Vino restaurant because we're all limping a little bit. And then there were 4. So we're on our last day. Carry on, Len. I didn't mean to interrupt you, mate. I was just...
5.
I'm saying there's 4 people over there, then there's 5 over here.
There's 4 people that matter.
Right, do I start again?
No, fuck off.
Anyway, we're all having a lovely breakfast. It's coming up for 9:30 in the morning, and then we'll piss ball around, go and do some shopping, I suppose, and picked up at 4.
Well done.
And here we are. And we have a visitor. Come around foraging for food. That's Len and that's a monkey. No, that's Len and that's a monkey.
No difference.
Poor little thing.
Send me that, I was sent to grown babies.
We have landed in Dubai, and we're just waiting our bags, and then we'll say goodbye to everybody and off we go. And maybe Mount Fuji might be the next destination. We shall wait and see what people want to do. It might be a long way away and expensive, but hey, it's a once in a lifetime. Au revoir for now.